Review time. This is a review of the headphone, on-ear headphone, Thinksound On2, which is Oscar November 2. And a couple of years ago I reviewed the On1, found it to be an excellent headphone. It is a wood headphone, and so it has a woody type of sound, and it's a great, smooth, mellow sound, and it's also very hi-fi. And the price of this particular one, the On2, is going to be $290 something retail, and so there you go from there. This is a standard headphone. It's not electronically enabled in any way, so all the great sound comes from the actual physical build and acoustic treatments that are in the ear cups, and you get a much better sound that way. So if you like the convenience and noise canceling or whatever, you'll have to deal with electronic sound, but in this particular case we don't have any of that, although we do have pretty good isolation. Isolation here, I'd say, is probably slightly better than average for a closed headphone. Leakage is low. And let's see, we have a cable going into the ear cup, and it goes only into the right hand ear cup, which is, you see the 3.5mm jack. This particular headphone has a pretty good range of adjustment. That is about an inch. It's maybe a little over. It's about 3/8 of an inch smaller from where I wear it, so it'll fit fairly small heads, and 3/4 of an inch larger, pretty close to 3/4 of an inch larger, so it'll fit a much bigger head than mine. So a pretty good range of adjustment. It folds up very well, and let's see if we can do that here. I'm going to fold the ear cups in to the headband, and so what you wind up with is a very compact little package here, and it comes with a carry bag, which this canvas carry bag looks like this. So if you want to, put it in your backpack or a suitcase or something like that, you put it in a carry bag and carry it that way. Inside that bag is what we have here. We have a little warranty booklet. We have a thank you for choosing Thinksound right here, which tells us that we're a small company and producing this very hi-fi product for people who appreciate that kind of sound. And here's a box. Let's get the box out here. Here's a box. I'm going to turn this sideways here so I have a little more room in this car. And anyway, the exterior cover slides off of the box, and so the actual box is this. It's like a really good stiff cardboard or something. The lid comes off, and inside the lid we see where the headphone goes in here. So if you wanted to have storage with a little extra bulk, you can put the headphone inside there. There's two cables. This cable is the standard length cable, looks like about 4 feet, 3 to 4 feet, and mini plug on either end. I've used generic mini plugs with these Thinksounds, and they work great. So anyway, the advantage of this cable is that it's braided with Kevlar, I guess is what that is, and very high quality. And I use these on a lot of projects, even that are for something other than Thinksound, just because the cables are so good. So in fact, it's my favorite headphone cable ever. This second cable here is about, I'd say it's about 4 feet long, and it has one little box, so that's a stop-start, and then of course for most players that can take the double click or triple click, it'll go forward and reverse. No volume controls on that particular cable, and we do have on that cable the extra connector for Apple type phones and other three-conductor, wherever there's going to be some kind of a control. The other cable, of course, is strictly the standard stereo connectors, which we can see right there. Okay. So very nice cables, and very nice headphone. Nice comfortable padding on this leather type headband up here. I know from past experience with the On1 that these are extremely high quality. and rugged and durable and all that. And the ear pads are nice and soft, and it's going to be very comfortable. The clamping force is just enough to you know, get you the bass seal and everything, and it does have a very good bass. And however, if you shake your head real vigorously, you could knock this off. So it wouldn't be something I'd be exercising with. But then again, you wouldn't want to buy a high quality, pricier headphone like this for doing exercises in. You could use a $100 headphone for that, you know. So anyway, there you go. Just a superbly made sounding headphone. Let me tell you real quick what that sounds like. I had a curve that I constructed for the ON1, and I'm going to show you that for a second here. Yeah, we can see that pretty well. That curve shows where I just recessed the bass around 85 hertz, just about 2 decibels there. And but you know, I mean, most people are going to want more bass in that to probably boost it a little bit. But anyway, just know that it has a very nice, substantial bass that goes all the way down. You'll see my written review later talking about a 16 hertz organ pedal note that you know, very difficult for headphones. This thing does it very well. So the only other thing is I notched down, I'd say right around 5 kilohertz. I notched that down about 4 decibels. And the point there is that if somebody is extremely treble sensitive, they may find that I don't know, they'll hear more treble that way. It's not a peak like you would have with some headphones where you're going to have a big whopping peak up there somewhere. This thing's very, very smooth. But anyway, for people that are extremely treble sensitive, they may actually want to turn it down a tiny bit, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, the ON2 is, like I said, it's on ear. The ear pads are superbly soft, made of probably this pea leather, protein leather, whatever. And the sound, you really know that that's a wooden ear cup you're listening to, because the sound is just, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Kind of reminds me in some ways of Sennheiser HD25, maybe some of the better Philips headphones like the X2 or so on. All in a more compact, easy to carry package. Although, because when I want to carry it, I almost never use the bag or a box. I pull the things all the way down, turn the ear cups flat against my chest, and I can wear this around my neck all day and it doesn't interfere with anything. So it's perfect that way. Perfect portable headphone. So there we go. Thinksound On2, and I highly, highly recommend it. Thank you very much.